Hey up, thanks for tuning in. Right, I've got a bunch of absolute rubbish here that I think I can make something nice out of. I've got an old empty Kraken bottle. I've got some broken glass from an old bus stop that got damaged a couple of weeks ago. And I've got some scrap oak offcuts from some oak beams. I think this bit's particularly nice. What it was, this was at the end of an old beam. So I cut the old beam off there, used the rest of this beam to make a leg for a breakfast bar that I made a few months ago. And this was the offcut. So I just threw this piece in my scrap drawer, thinking one day it would come in useful because it was quite nice. So I'm going to use this today. Yeah, so they came out of an old barn, did these oak beams. I collected them a couple of years ago from a guy off Facebook Marketplace, and they've come in really handy. I've made a few decent stuff out of them. Right, so that's the bottom piece. I love that piece. There's so much character there in that, I just love it. So what I want to do now is put a back piece on it, and I've got two pieces to choose from. I like the crack in that one, but I like the hole in that one, and that one's slightly bigger, so I'm going to use that one. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish it off with this clear wax. Should give it a nice shine. So I've just noticed what I'm finding with this. I normally put wax on with this. It's like an old shaving brush, badger hair brush. But it's not getting into the nooks and crannies. I normally do sort of smooth sanded wood with this. So I've never done this rough kind of wood before. So I've grabbed myself a toothbrush, an old toothbrush, and I'm hoping that will get into all the little spaces. Oh yeah. Not like getting it right till-foot job. That's lovely, that. Oh, proper getting in there. Right, I've let that soak in for half an hour. I'm just going to polish it now.
Useless to useful, that's my plan. It's simple, but it's true. To make the most of worn out things, turn old stuff into new. From rusty tools to scraps of wood, let's turn the bad to good. Turn old spare parts to works of art. Recycle cause we should. Useless to useful makes good sense. It's the mantra for my soul. Up to my nuts and sparks and dust to reach a common goal. I've dipped in skips, I've looked in bins, I've taken what I found. I took things home to save their lives, as crazy as it sounds. To bin this stuff just makes no sense. materials have worth. It's a simple plan, recycle if you can. We might just save the earth. Useless to useful makes good sense. It's the mantra for my soul. Up to my nuts and sparks and dust to reach a common goal. Useless to useful makes good sense. It's the mantra for my soul. Up to my nuts and sparks and dust to reach a common goal.
Got this strip light from B&M Bargains. I think it was £6, something like that. Remote control, so you can have different modes on there. Fade, permanent, flashing, different colours. White. Leave it on that. Disco. Thanks for watching.
Up to my nuts and sparks and dust to